Is that what's really about to go down right now? Hi you guys, my name is Chrissy and welcome to my channel, Chrissy's Walking Beauty. So today we are going to be doing this pink eyeshadow look using the ABH Norvina Volume 2 palette, and I'm going to give you my thoughts, my views, my opinions, whether they are popular or not, all about it after this tutorial. So please stay tuned.
Alright you guys, so first things first, we're going to go into this matte pink color and I'm going to place it in my crease area and get it as intense as possible, just as a base, because I will be going back into this later, but I'm just trying to create a shape and get an idea of how I want this to look. And I did choose more of a rounded eye instead of a cat eye for this look, you guys. And now I am just really smoothing out the edges, and I'm taking a clean blending brush and just lightly touching the edges with it, just to make sure that, you know, if nothing else, we got some airbrush effect going on. Now I'm going to take the hot pink from J. LaRue, and I am going to just place this all over my mobile lid. This is like low-key making a cut crease of sorts, but because this is a monochromatic look, it really doesn't look that way. It just, the intensity between the pinks just will make for a really pretty contrast. Now I'm going back into the pink in the palette, and now I'm going to blend that up to the intensity that I would like. So I'm just going to go in and keep blending. And now I'm taking the shimmery pink, and I'm going to use that as my inner tear duct highlight. It is not lighter than the neon pink, but it blends so beautifully with the crease color. And now I'm going to take that also right under my lash line. And if you guys haven't noticed, I dusted all the powder off of my face, and I also did my lips and my blush. So no questions about these things, you guys. Trying to make this tutorial quick so we can get to the review. And now that I've done that, I decided that I was going to go in the waterline with black. Normally I do the waterline before defining the under eye area, but I didn't know if I wanted to go white or black for this. And once I did it, I knew exactly what I wanted. So now I'm just smudging that out just a bit and blending in that smooth pink color, and it turned out really nice. And now I'm going in with my Lily Lashes and Miami Flare, which are my favorite, especially when I am trying to allow the lid color to be seen, you guys. They're not too heavy, they're not too thick, but at the same time, they give you that perfect oomph that you need from your lashes. And now we're gonna set the face, and I'm all done.
All right, you guys, so this is the look. Let's just get right into this review. I've been thinking to myself, like, for about a week or two now, am I really about to drag ABH? Is that what's really about to go down right now? No. Okay? No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give constructive criticism, okay? Because this palette gave me very, very strong feelings. So this is the Norvina Volume 2 palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, okay? Even though this is my second palette reviewing from the company this year, I dealt with, you know, ABH's products for a while. Like, I have a cream contour palette, which is from them, and it is bomb, okay? When I say bomb, it's bomb. And there's other like blushes and highlighters and all that other stuff that I really enjoy from them as well. And y'all, So, okay, you know what? Let me set this up properly. So, you guys, this palette, it retails for $65, I believe, or $60 on the Sephora website. It is, I mean, telling from the outside, you know you're about to get a lot of blues and greens and all that other stuff. I'll go from this side to this side. So we have a shimmery pink, we have a matte lime yellow, we have a shimmery version of that. Then we have a purple, grapey purple, shimmery color with a lime reflect in the shimmer. We have the green version of that. This is shimmer, this is green with a lime reflect of green. We have a green right here that has what I like to call sequin, because it is not a shimmer like this, but it's not a matte either. So it's a sequin, and we're gonna have a whole discussion about those. We have this purple, which is literally the same color as this one, except it doesn't have the shimmer or the metallic-y shimmer color in it. We have a green, which is very, 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 when I say very, I mean like almost dead on the same color, except for it's like they added a drop of black in it just to make it slight, like barely deeper. This is more of a blue purple. This is a blue, more of your sky blue. We have a neutral shimmer right here. This is a like champagne shimmer color. We have a blue shadow, which is almost the same color as this. Once again, that drop of black in it with sequins in it as well. Then we have a grape color, which is like literally these are almost the dead on same color, except for this one. Once again, that tinge small drop of black in it. We have a teal. We have a really deep burgundy brown red color right here. We have a green metallic shimmer color, which is like maybe 2 drops of black different than this one right here, but the same tone. Then we have a matte orange, we have a matte pink, which is pretty much the same color pink, except for this is shimmer, that's matte. Then we have a canary yellow, navy blue, green, which is the same undertone as this one and this one and this one, except for it has like maybe once again a drop of black difference. And when I say a drop of black, you guys, this is like color theory. So if you want to produce a deeper version of a standard color, you just add a little bit of black to it. It will remain its color, but it'll just be a little bit darker, a little bit deeper. You can do the same thing if you want to lighten it with the color white. So that's why I keep saying like a drop of black and so on and so forth. So then we have a bronzy metallic color, which is like this color, except for it has a drop of black in it once again. Then we have the darker green, same undertone, but a few more drops, like it's just a little bit deeper. And then we have a good brown, like this brown is solid. It is a medium brown or deep to medium brown with a drop of red in it. And then we have a black with an undertone of brown. So it's not a pitch black, although it looks very pitch black in the pan, and it can come off that way as well when you place it. But looking at it true to form in person, it does have a tiny bit of a brown undertone. And you know, that's cool. Okay, so let me give y'all my beef with this palette, okay? So you guys, I mean, at this point, y'all know I got beef because I got beef, okay? So when I saw this palette online, I was so freaking excited. When I tell you excited, I'm excited because I love like more monochromatic palettes. Like I'm here for it. I'm here for getting like the same colors just done differently. Like I like that. You can do so much with those kind of situations. Kind of like what I did with my eyeshadow today. If you see, they are the same tone of pink, but I'm giving you like the neon has like a little bit of orange or yellow to it, whereas the pink from this palette has a little bit more of a blue tone to it. So I'm here for that vibe, okay? And that was the vibe I anticipated getting from this palette. Okay, so unfortunately, as you've seen when I went through the color selection of this palette is a mixture of the same color but metallic, the same color but slightly darker. And I had anticipated getting different hues. And hue, for those who don't know, a hue is like, instead of adding black or white to make the color slightly different, you would add a different color to it. So like how red and blue make purple, but you can get different variations of purple based on how much blue or red you use. So in looking at this palette on mine, it looked like I was going to get different hues of blue or green, and with a few, you know, sassy standout colors like your yellow, your black, your red, right? This red, deeper red, burgundy color. And I was here for that because real talk, boo, you can slay the whole game with that kind of vibe. But that's not what I got here. That's not what I got here. It just really disappointed me because I was so here for the thought of getting different hues of the same color. I'm the type of person, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know I love blue. Like, I have been posting so many blue colors or looks, it's like ridiculous. And, you know, just so you can see. So I really love blues. I'm here for green. And for those of you who went through the month of March with me and we did the Natasha Denona palette, we had this is like the same situation. It is literally a whole bunch of the same exact color. We have no variations in hue. And you guys, I've been doing like makeup for some odd years, like almost 10 years now. And I live for palettes that give me variations of, like, it doesn't have to be like this. Like, in fact, we're gonna do a whole relatively neutral series soon. Like, it does not have to be full on color, bam, sock you in your face all the time. It literally could be a palette like the Tati Beauty palette. That palette was literally so neutral, it was ridiculous, but it gave me different hues of the same colors. It gave me, like, the whole palette was brown with a splash of pink on the side, like, but all the different variations of browns with the different variations of hues, like, that was giving me life. And you can create a lot of beautiful colors with a very monochromatic palette that has different hues. What I would have liked to see in this palette was maybe a hunter green, you know, an olive, or maybe a grape, like a true grape blue, versus the kind of purple that was given to me in this palette. I do have, and I have another slight little thing. It wasn't, I have used other palettes that have cost a fourth of the price, maybe even like less than a fourth of the price, that their pigment was a lot better. I felt like on my skin tone, and I feel like this is very specific to women of color in how this palette is going to react, these colors were not true to form. When they were in the pan, they did not hit that way on my face, and I know that it can be done. So, you know, I don't want anybody feeling like, well, Christine, you got a darker skin tone, so, you know, it's not going to be dead on the same color. No, that's why I use primers. That's why I block out my eyes. That's why I'm looking to get the color in the pan. But unfortunately, I didn't really feel like that's what I was given. Even with this, that pink, it's not the same pink that's on my eye right now. If you can tell, it's a deeper pink. Like, it transitioned into a different color. This blue, when I used this blue right here for a look earlier this month, the blue, so this blue and this blue are essentially the same color, only one has like sequin in it and the other is matte. Both blues gave me this deep turquoise color, and I'm not here for that. I want the color in the pan. I want the color in the pan. So maybe that's something that they can work on if they ever even care to see this video or anything like that. I had very high hopes, but it kind of was very disappointing because the only colors that I really felt like did what I expected them to do, the black, brown, like that was a banger in this palette. The navy blue, the brown, and the shimmers. The shimmers gave me life. The shimmers, I'm not even gonna front you. The shimmers gave me life because they did exactly what I expected a shimmer to do. But the mattes were a little they were very disappointing. Now, I wanted to also bring up the 3 sequin colors in this palette as well. This is sequin, this is sequin, and this is sequin. You guys, they applied like mattes. And I tried applying them in a patted motion. I tried applying them with dense brushes, fluffy brushes, what have you. It did not give me a shimmer that I had expected. Like, there was no gold reflex, so you might as well not have the reflex in there because it was just like a matte, which then made it even more disappointing because you have the same exact color in a matte. So it was like getting 2 of the same color. So that was kind of disappointing. And I will say that I am a bit spoiled because of the Tati Beauty palette, because with her sequin shadows, you get the reflex back. Like, it's really a vibe, it's a thing. You can really see the colors. So even though you have the same color in matte, it's not the same, you don't get the same product from it. And so I had slightly high hopes for it, and it was just disappointing. And I kind of feel like a lot of people have not really reviewed this palette like that, and I think it might have truly been because they didn't want to have to say the things that I just said. But I really hope that, you know, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily a bad palette. It just wasn't what I expected or what I needed. Although it kind of like gave me those vibes online. So, you know, I don't know. I feel like they kind of low-key catfished me a little bit. But it's okay because, you know, I can always use green on top of green on top of green. I love my colors. I don't know, I expected different hues, and that would have made it like a little bit better for me. So I hope that if for some reason this video surfaces to them that like my thoughts aren't necessarily taken too harshly or to heart, but it was disappointing to me because I love color. I love the way they hit. I'm not a person who does not use color frequently. I'm not a person that does not like really play and dig in and all of that other stuff. I really like it, and I live for these kind of vibes. And to really go into a company that's really reputable and has brought out so many wonderful things, and then to get this, it was disappointing. It was. I felt like a tiny bit more thought could have been put into the different aspects that I brought up. All right, you guys. So I know you're thinking, okay, so Chrissy, do we get it? Do we not get it? What's going on? So my thoughts about if you should purchase this, you should take 2 things into consideration. First, your skin tone, because that truly was a situation for me and a person who likes to apply color, and it does exactly like, I know I say this and you guys probably heard me saying this before, like, oh, it did what it's supposed to do. Don't take that lightly. That is like a thing, that is a vibe, that is a necessity. You don't buy products to not do what they're supposed to do. Like, and if they can actually provide what I guess is promised, then it's a winner. It's what you need, okay? So I think that someone with a lighter skin tone definitely could have gotten different results. They could have gotten like the colors true to form. So if your skin tone is deeper, then just know that the shadows are going to be deeper. The shadows are going to reflect that deepness, which is not a bad thing. Just know that going in. Also, another thing to consider is green or blue something that you're looking to add into your collection. If you're like me, who absolutely loves these 2 colors and could definitely use a few like key hitters in the process, then, and you don't really have a lot of them in your collection, I would say that you could purchase this palette and not purchase anything with blue or green in it for a while, because you're gonna have a lot of product. And that's like pretty much like with all the different ones in here that I spoke about that I said were relatively the same color, you have to look at, like, you pretty much have 2 of that eyeshadow. So that's a vibe. And I do professional makeup. So when I do greens and blues and different things like that, it works for me because I do other people's makeup. But if you're not the type of person who does other people's makeup and that's not necessarily something that you necessarily need, then it may not be the best palette for you. But if you're the type of person where you love green, you love blue, you're here for it, you rocking with it, you want to get down here and rock that money color, rock that sky color, then babe, this is all you, boo. This is all you. But if you're looking for something with a little bit more variety and a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? With pretty much more variety in your palette, then this probably would not be the palette for you. So you guys, I hope that all of that made a lot of sense. And you guys, I can't wait. We are about to go into July and we are going to have a banger on our hands, or at least I hope it's a banger because I haven't really touched it yet, but I'm excited because of the name. Okay, so you guys, so in July we will not be doing a video every day like we have in this month of June. So you guys, just so you're aware, you're gonna see me on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and yeah, so ring the bell so you know, so you can be there with me, so we can have fun. Because this next July is gonna be cute. Okay, I know that for a fact. July is gonna be super cute. So yeah, you guys, if you have not already, like the video. Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know if you have this palette, what your thoughts were. Maybe I was doing something wrong and you could put me on. Okay? Maybe you could put me on. Let me know how you guys felt about this, okay? And please do not forget to subscribe. Ring the bell. Come back, say hi, okay? Because we cool, we fam, we out here, okay? You guys, I hope that you have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you soon.